everyone, welcome. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the terms used in the connection with naval ships and its motion. To discuss the gyroscopic effect on the naval ships. So first of all, we need to know about the terms used in this connection. And let's say this is the ship. We consider this is our ship. And this is the longitudinal axis of the ship. This x-axis is the longitudinal axis and this is the rotor, and this axis is vertical axis and this is the transverse axis of shape. So these are three axes: longitudinal, vertical and transverse axis. And the rear end, it's moving in this side. This is the front end of the ship. This is front end, and this end is rear end or rear side of the ship. And rear side is known as stern, S-T-E-R-N, stern, or also called as aft, A-F-T, aft. And front end is known as bow, B-O-W, bow, or fore end, F-O-R-E, fore end. And when we are viewing from the rear side or stern side, if we view, this is viewing side, then right hand side of the ship is known as starboard side. If you view from the rear side, the right hand side of the ship is known as starboard side and left hand side of the ship is known as port side. This side is port side. So these are terms used in the case of ships. Now first we discussed about the terms related to naval ship. Next we are going to discuss about the types of motion. Types of motion in the case of ship. So now if we are viewing from the rear side and the ship is taking right turn, ship is taking this left turn or right turn, right turn or left turn when viewing from the rear side. So this motion is called as steering. And second, so this motion is about the z axis, or you can say precession axis. In this case, in the steering, the precession axis is z. Z axis, and our spin axis is x axis, and it's taking left or right turn when viewing from the rear side. So this type of motion is known as steering. Second, if this is the transverse axis, if the front end of this is rising or dipping, rising or dipping, and similarly if the aft is dipping or rising, or you can say motion about transverse axis, in this case the motion about transverse axis up and down of front end or rear end. So in this case this is, or this motion is happening in the xz axis, xz axis. So this motion is called as pitching, and this is happening in xz plane. So in this case precession axis is transverse axis or y axis, y axis or transverse axis. spin axis is still our x-axis. So this motion is known as pitching. And third one, if this is having motion about the spin axis only, if it's having motion in about the spin axis or about this axis, so this type of motion is known as rolling. So in this case, spin axis and our precession axis both are same, or you can say parallel. Precession axis and spin axis both are parallel, or you can say coincides. So in this case, precession axis is x-axis only. So in the case of ships, we are having three type of motion. First is steering. When it's taking left turn or right turn, means motion is happening in xy plane, and precession axis is z-axis and spin axis is x-axis. And second is pitching, if the front end is rising and dipping, rising and dipping continuously, and this is pitching is in general case considered as SHM. And in this case, precession, this motion is happening in xz plane, and precession axis is y-axis about this. So this is pitching, and this is our spin axis in this case, or and third one is rolling. Rolling is precession axis is x-axis and spin axis is also x-axis, or you can say both are parallel or coincides, and this motion is happening in zy plane. So this is rolling, this is pitching, and about this is steering. So in the case of naval ship, we are having three type of motion: steering, pitching and rolling. And rear end of the ship is known as stern or aft, front end is known as fore or bow end, and when we are viewing from the stern end or aft, the right side is known as starboard and left side is known as port. And this is the longitudinal axis, this is vertical axis, and this is transverse axis, this is rotor. Now the gyroscopic effect in this case will depend on the direction of rotation of rotor and type of motion happening in the case of naval ships. So in the next lecture we are going to discuss about the effect of reactive gyroscopic couple on the naval ship during its motion. So thank you.